Hi everybody, it's Holly and thanks for joining me today on Smile by Holly. It's wonderful to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. So today, oh my gosh, this is such a darling project. We are going to be making a card box, and this is just perfect for those A2 size cards. So, you can make your own cards and envelopes, or you can just go ahead and use the button size that is A2. So whatever you'd like, but let me just show you how cute this is. This opens up. It's got the cute little card boxes in there. And then this opens up. Look how fun that is. And once again, these are the A2 size cards that I have just, I used coordinating paper and then made my own. But just know there's a whole bunch of different options out there. And let's see, I've got 4 cards and envelopes in each side. And I think technically I could stuff it with a few more, but I didn't want it to be, too heavy. But isn't that just a darling size card box? So let's go ahead, just jump right in and get started. I'm so excited to show you how this comes together. Now, I did want to give Natalie over at Put Some Bling on It thanks, because she was the one that inspired me. She made one of these. Now, I have made a few adjustments just because I wanted my box to be just a little bit more sturdy. So I've changed a few of the sizes and measurements just so that it would work for me. But check her out. She has an amazing, fun channel. So let's get started. The first thing you will want is, I am using some poster board. I wanted my box to be a little bit more sturdy than just 110-pound cardstock. And so we're going to try it with just some poster board and see if we can make the base of our card box just a little bit more sturdy. So I've got a base of poster board, and I just bought this at the Dollar Tree. So, very economical. And this is 11 by 7. Okay. Now, before I do scoring, I've actually cut a cute piece of patterned paper, and this is just slightly smaller. Okay, so this piece is just slightly smaller. It is 10 3/4 by 6 3/4. And I'm going to go ahead and get that glued down real good, and then we will go ahead and do our scoring. So are you guys having a nice day? I hope so. It's so fun to be filming today. Murphy's helping me. Murphy is my 150-pound Newfoundland, and he's laying right by me, adding a lot of his expertise. He's a cute little baby. I don't know what I would do without him. Okay, I need to... Okay, so there is our base. Oh yeah, I'm really thinking that this is going to be a key element when making this, just because I can tell already it's so much more sturdy. Now, bring in your scoreboard. Okay, and on the 11-inch side, we are going to want to score it at 4.5. Now, because it's the poster board, make sure that you are pushing extra because you want it to go through that. So 4.5. And once again, this is on the 11-inch side. Now I'm going to flip it all the way around and do that again at 4.5. Okay. Pushing really hard to make sure that it indents on that poster board. Okay, so move that out of the way for a minute. Let me go ahead and I'm going to fold and burnish this. Oh yeah, I'm so excited. You can already tell that base is going to be good. Good, good, good. Now, bring in, these are going to be our pieces of paper that layer on the inside. The size for these are 4 by 6.5. 4 by 6.5. Now, I really wanted this paper to coordinate with the outside. And so I didn't quite have enough to make it work, but so this should actually be longer. But we're going to be laying our card boxes on top of it, so you're not going to see it. But just know that's why my paper doesn't go all the way down, is I ran out of paper. But you know what? That's what's neat about crafting, is you can make little adjustments. Do you know what I mean? So just know when you do this, your paper will be 4 by 6.5, and it should come all the way down to the bottom. But you know, we're making do today. I just really liked this kind of rainbow paper, and I wanted it to kind of flow through the whole entire album. So that's what we're doing today. I think it's kind of funny. Now just note, for the spine, you will want a piece of paper that is the actual 6.5, because you will see this whole thing. Now I'm just trying to decide, does that look wonky to have stripes going both ways? I think it's fine. But just because I was running out of paper, I needed to leave enough for this piece on the spine to be long enough. And see, that looks just fine. Now once again, we're going to cover this so you won't see this little space right here. So let's go ahead. Oh, I'm so excited. I think that poster board really added. Let's go ahead and make our boxes. I'm also using a really good heavyweight cardstock. This is 110 for my box. I just wanted the whole album to kind of keep its shape, more so than when I had made my first one. Let me just kind of show you. It's a little bit wonky. I mean, still not bad, but I wanted everything to just be boom, 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 and a little bit more sturdy. Okay, so on to our boxes. You will want 2 pieces that are 11 by 5. Okay, 2 pieces. And go ahead and put your paper in your scoreboard, and you want to score both pieces the same. Okay, so on the 11-inch side, you want to score it at 4 1/4, 4 1/4, and 5 1/4, and 9 1/2, and 10 1/2. Okay, so let's do that with our other one. So once again, you want to score at 4 1/4, at 5 1/4, at 9 1/2, and at 10 1/2. Okay, scoring's done for our boxes. Let's go ahead and actually make our boxes. Now, wow, that's so hard to see those score lines. So I'm going to go ahead and fold and burnish this in hopes that you can see it. Okay, just folding and burnishing. Okay, and bring your scoreboard back in. I neglected to tell you, after you've scored it, turn your paper to the 5-inch side. And on the 5-inch side, you want to score it at 4. And I apologize for not doing that while we were doing all of the scoring. On the 5-inch side, you want to score it at 4. I've got so much going on in my mind that I need to just slow it down a little bit. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I folded on all those. Now let's go ahead and fold on that score line we just made. I'm going to bring my bone folder in. Make this nice and crisp. I'm using really thick cardstock, so I think this will help by using a bone folder to get those scores nice and crisp. Crispy, crispy. Okay, so you can see it's kind of coming together. This is going to be our box that will just set down inside on here. Isn't that just so cute? And that's why, like I said, I didn't need all the paper because I ran out. Okay, so let me show you how we're going to cut this. There is a little teeny tiny square here, and we are going to cut that square out. Boom. okay? And then we want to miter this corner right here. So just miter that. That's going to help us fold it. Now we want to cut up on all 3 of our score lines. 1, let me fold it so I can see it a little bit better. 2 and 3. And then we also want to miter these, okay, these 3 slits. So I'm just going to slightly cut a triangle out of all of these. See how I did that? Just a little teeny tiny triangle. And now I'm going to do it on this one right here. Boom and boom. Okay, so let me show you what the base piece looks like for our box. Can you see that? So we cut out the little box and then we mitered. We made 2 more slits and then we mitered that. I'm just going to hurry and do this on my other one, and then we will put our box together. So what are your summer plans? Do you have some fun things that you're going to be doing? I think I had said in one of my last videos that we do a lot of camping, and we've already been now a couple times, and oh my gosh, we've had so much fun. I really, really, really love to be in the outdoors. It just makes me, kind of rejuvenates me, you know, gives me more energy and that fresh air and kind of getting out of the city. The only bad problem is the closest 7-Eleven, or I should say convenience store, for me to get my icy cold Diet Coke is, about 45 minutes away. And I know it's camping, so drink a can of Coke, but I really like my slushy Diet Cokes. But you know what? It's all good. It's been just fine. Okay, so there is our second piece. Now let's go ahead and put this box together. I'm going to fold all my score lines up. And we want to add adhesive onto this tab right here. Adhesive onto our 2 little flippy tabs. And make sure you use enough because you want your box to hold together. Once again, I'm using this extra heavy weight, so I really want it to hold together. Okay, adhesive. Now you put adhesive on all of it except for this last flap because that's going to be on the outside. So go ahead, fold your little flippy flap in. You see that? Fold this other little flippy flap in, just so you're making a nice square. And then this flip flap right here will just go down over the top. Get it on there straight, down over the top. Okay, so look at that cute box for our envelopes, and that is just going to fit right down in the corner. You want to line it up right to the edge of this album. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add adhesive to the album and to my box. Okay, once again, line it right up to the edge of this. You want to make sure that this still folds, okay? And look at that. Isn't that just so cute? So let me go ahead and put my second box together. My son right now, they are taking their summer vacation at Disneyland. And he messaged me and he said, "Mom, it is so crowded." But you know, you can imagine with Disneyland having been closed for the last little while with, you know, pandemic, and I think last summer it was probably even closed. So people are wanting to get out and do their Disneyland stuff. So I love Disneyland, but I'm not sure about all the crowds just because people haven't been. And so there's probably that much more people. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, so I think I'll hold off on that for a little while, just until everything kind of calms down. Okay, there's our second box. And once again, just lining it right up there, right on the corner of here and the corner of here. Okay. And there we go. Oh my goodness, look at that chunky box. And this actually really did work out just that much better with that poster board. I'm just so pleased. Now, one thing that I forgot to do, and I am so sorry, but it's ideal if you put your ribbon on before you add your paper. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. But I think I'm going to be able to lift this up just a little bit. I'm gonna actually turn my hot glue gun on, and we're gonna add, just slip that ribbon down underneath that paper. So I apologize for not having you do that prior. So, but that's gonna, because this box is so chunky, you really need a ribbon closure to help hold it closed. I'm going to add a few embellishments onto this. Oh yeah, that is so cute. Oh my goodness. Now for my front, actually let's go ahead and get my cards in and I'll show you just how cute this is. Like I said, I used 4 A2 card size envelopes, but I think you could actually get maybe even 6. And what a cute gift this would make. So look at, this fits in there just nicely. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, I think what makes this little box card so nice is that the regular cards and envelopes do fit in it so nicely. Oh, that is adorable. Okay, my hot glue, now it's actually staying shut now with the envelopes, but I still want to squeeze a little bit of hot glue in there for my ribbon. Push that down in there. Like I say, I wish I would have done this before, but you know what? Like I said, when you're crafting, you kind of go with the flow. Okay, so this is going to be just fine. We've got my ribbon, and let's see how much we want. I think I took, oh, maybe like 12 inches of each, but I think I have plenty. Oh yeah, that's good. I have plenty of ribbon. So I think I'll cut that down right now. Okay, you see how that holds it just so nice. Oh, I love the colors on this. Now for the front, I did something kind of fun. I've been playing with my Project Life cards, and I found this kind of chunky Project Life, and I thought, oh, that's so cute on there. So I've added some double-sided tape. We're gonna make this into a shaker, and I think it is gonna just be, you know, that over-the-top cuteness for this album. Before I put this down, I've got some sequins that just kind of match this. Look at that pretty turquoise blue. I'm going to add some sequins. It's always hard to know how many do you put in. So I think that will be good. I'm just kind of putting them in the center. Now I'm going to take this cute little Project Life, take the backing off. This is made out of like cardboard, and sometimes it comes in those packages with Project Life cards. And I love it because it already had the beautiful acetate window. And I'm like, oh, I know what we're going to use that for. So just pulling these off. I think this is really going to make it cute. Okay, so that's sticky. Now, one thing I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to take my powder tool. I really don't know what this is called, but I'm going to add some powder just all around the edges, just so those little sequins don't get stuck on this sticky part right here. I think this This is, I'm trying to see, I think it's American Craft. Oh no, it's EK Tools. Okay, so it's EK Tools. And it just really helps when you're making like shakers. Adds a little bit of powder to help so those don't stick. Okay, I'm going to bring in my little window card and center that on there. Okay, oh yeah, that turned out so cute. Oops, my cards are coming out. Once upon a time. Oh yeah, okay, that turned out really cute. We look at that cute little shaker on the front of that. Darling, darling, darling. So let's take a look. We open this up and look, that is just the cutest little box. And that opens up and you've got your cards and envelopes. I think this is just the cutest gift. My mother-in-law, she said, for my birthday, I would like a whole bunch of cards that I can just give out throughout the year. And so, ba-boom, I think I just got her birthday present ready. Now, I'll probably go back and embellish these cards a little bit, but I think it's so cute how it all ties in with the whole entire album. So you could actually spend quite a bit of time making this cute little album with all the fun extras, but I really, really, really think that turned out cute. And look at that cute shaker on the front. I think it just needs a few... maybe flowers. I know, you're thinking it probably needs a bow, right? Oh dear, so funny. Let's see. I think that's just good there. I know, you're going, Holly, you don't have a bow. But because we have a bow here on the side, we're just going with flowers on our mini album to get today. So I'm gonna bring in my other one. And didn't those both turn out so stinking cute? So fun, so fun. Add a cute flower to that one. I hope that maybe I've given you an idea of something fun that you could go out and make today. Like I said, perfect to house a whole bunch of cards and envelopes. So anyway, thank you for joining me. It was wonderful to have you here. If you liked the video, give me a big thumbs up. I would also love, love, love to have you subscribe to my channel. So have a fun day crafting, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Goodbye, everybody.